The Baakan Cetacean War ended with us emerging victorious after we bombarded their homeworld with dark matter and energy weapons. The Reclaimers had no choice but to surrender. Their territory has been split between us and the Storm Host of Rias. Their capital and its neighboring systems fell into our hands. The Riasid received the northern parts of their territory, and from the remaining systems a new puppet state has been formed, a democratic nation controlled by the Cetacean Republic. During the war, our scientists were studying the properties of Stellarite, a resource even more powerful than dark matter and dark energy. The first ever Stellarite reactor has already been made, and a new Stellarite era is coming. We have unlocked the Stellarite Palace, which allows us to build all of the Stellarite buildings that we're going to unlock in the future. Fantastic. Oh, and there we go, we have the Twilight Soils technology. Now, we need it in order to colonize this ultra-fractured world, which used to be the capital of the Baakan Reclaimers. However, we nuked it with dark matter and dark energy weapons. So, let's research Twilight Soils first. Now let's have a look at our planets. We have already unlocked some Stellarite buildings. Okay, for example, we can upgrade this one over here. How much Stellarite do we need to spend? 8,000. Oh, that's actually quite a lot. Now, I already gathered a decent stockpile of this resource. We have 10,000 Stellarite energy units. So, okay, let's just do it. Let's construct the Stellarite Palace in our capital. Now back to the ultra-fractured world that we were supposed to colonize. We also unlocked some different precursor ships from the Reimagination project. Right now I am upgrading the Precursor Emissary, which is basically an advanced colony ship and also a transport ship at the same time. Yes, and I'm going to send it to colonize this ultra-fractured world over here, yes. And there we go, we have unlocked the Twilight Soils technology, which means that we can now colonize ultra-fractured worlds. Fantastic. Now let's see, we get some additional Stellarite buildings. We get a new version of the embassy building. We have the Infini Mall. Let's maybe pick the quasi-temporal embassy ultraplex because oh my god, it increases our diplomatic weight by 200%. Wait, what? Are you serious right now? This is so overpowered, yeah. So we have made it, the emissary has arrived. So let's use it on our ultra-fractured world. Yup. I really want to see this. I never used this ship before. What is going on? Okay, this is really cool actually. Wow, I had no idea that this would look so cool, yeah. So I think it's colonizing this planet, it's warping in some like reinforcements or something, some pops maybe, I don't know. So it works like a regular Colossus weapon, yeah. It has the same visual effect. And there we go, the emissary beam is ready. Oh, we actually have some different options over here. So we can leave this planet as it is. We can actually terraform worlds into Gaia planets with this. Or we can also create an ecumenopolis. Okay, and what is that? We can also turn planets into ultra-fractured worlds. However, this planet is already an ultra-fractured world, so this option is useless. Okay, the planet is fine the way it is. Wait, so was it supposed to like colonize it or something? Okay, so looks like I was wrong. Apparently this ship can be only used for like terraforming or something. Yeah, so let's just colonize this planet, you know, the old-fashioned way. I think we should just simply colonize this planet with robots. I think it's a good choice. If you have any interesting names for this colony, for this planet, then leave them down in the comments. I'm eager to hear your suggestions. Okay, so the colonization process of the core has begun. Can we actually remove some of these blockers over here? I don't think we do. We need some technologies. Collapse the rifts and stabilize terrain. We have to research those technologies first. And there we go, we have those technologies that allow us to clear out the blockers. Fantastic, so let's research collapse the rift first. And we have a new bombardment stance, Annihilatus. Every evidence and traces of the undesirable microbes cannot be allowed to infest but a single point of existence in this galaxy. If there is a taint, it must be purified with fire, by fire. Okay, that's really interesting. But those two technologies are our priority right now, so let's go for collapse the rifts, alright. And by the way, we have already built the Stellarite Palace in our capital. So now we got all of these different buildings. We can upgrade our embassy megaplex to this temporal one. We need a lot of Stellarite for this though, and the upkeep is pretty large as well. Oh yikes. We also have the Mega Alloy Foundry, it also has a huge upkeep. Yeah. Okay, we have enough Stellarite to do this, so let's upgrade the Embassy Megaplex first. And let's also go for the Mega Alloy Foundry. Okay, there we go, we have unlocked the Collapse the Rifts technology, which allows us to clear some of the blockers found on ultra fractured worlds. Now where's the second one? Okay, there we go, we have the Stabilized Terrain technology. Let's research it right now. We are already getting rid of these unstable void rifts, so after we research the second technology, we'll be able to stabilize the shifting terrain. Would you look at this? We get a Sigma Enigmatic Forces platform section, as this platform wasn't overpowered enough. Oh my goodness. This platform already, on its own, has like 1 million military power. Wait, 2 million actually, yeah. Like, this is just insane, so imagine how much its military power will increase once we unlock the Stellarite sections. We get a Stellarite upgrade for the Enigmalith Shiva. With our recent advancements in the field of Stellarite, we can design the Enigmalith Shiva, which is also able to produce Stellarite for our needs. Now that's great because these Stellarite buildings, they have a pretty large Stellarite upkeep, and also the Stellarite generators are not really that good at producing this resource. Like, we only get 17 units per generator, so it's not really, you know, like the most efficient way of producing this resource. Stellarite anomaly detected. Where? Alert, unstable anomaly detected. It seems our reckless and greedy use of Stellarite technology has caused a very weird Stellarite-based being to begin forming up on one of our systems. We can stop it by dispersing our Stellarite stockpile. This might be a good choice to, you know, get rid of our Stellarite stockpile, because this anomaly will form and I have no idea if we will be able to, you know, defeat it, but at the same time we need this resource. Okay, let's maybe take a risk and keep our Stellarite stockpile. Yeah, we're going to spend some of this resource on, you know, different buildings, so... Oh shit, it actually spawned. Okay, the anomaly actually spawned near one of our colonies. Oh, I do not like this. Okay, we have to defeat it. Okay, looks like this anomaly is not damaging our colony, so at least, you know, that's a plus, you know. Our fleets are on their way to defeat it, so we should be fine. I think we are able to deal with this. We are fighting the Stellarite anomaly. Our warbridge has made it to the system, it reached its destination. We have all of our fleets coming in, they should arrive here soon. Okay, our warbridge seems to be fine. Yeah, it hasn't received that much damage. I think we might have lost some shields, but overall we're doing pretty good. Where are the fleets? Okay, they are moving in. There we go, we are saved. Looks like we are sending some of our strikecraft ships over here to assist. Okay, our fleets are helping out. Yeah, this looks pretty epic, not gonna lie. Yeah. Those ships, they are just flying in and we have this anomaly in the middle. Yeah, we really have to be careful with Stellarite. I don't want this to happen again. And there we go, I think we defeated it. Yeah, it's gone. Okay, we have enough Stellarite. Let's upgrade this Void Palace over here. Our outpost has been rebuilt. Great. There we go. We only have 1000 Stellarite energy left. Let's maybe spend some Stellarite on upgrading ships perhaps. Yeah, because we got some new Stellarite weapons and technologies. Okay, let's maybe go to the warbridge first, because we have unlocked new alpha sections. Yeah, the Sigma warbridge left wing, so hold on. Okay, so I'm changing the design a bit. I'm now adding these Hercules beams. Let's put the Alpha Cannon over here. We also got some different weapons, however I think they are weaker than our Titan cannons. Let's use the new Stellarite Hypervelocity Artillery. Okay, and let's do the same design over here. Okay, this is now the final design. This ship is just insane. I can't wait to see its military power after this upgrade, yeah. Okay, I just upgraded our Warbitch and oh my goodness, look at this. It now has almost 1,000,000 military power, yeah. And that's only when it's like, you know, not in its attack mode, when it's like military power increases drastically. Oh my goodness, hold on, let's take a closer look at it. Yeah, there we go, it's now orange, I think. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, because we are now using Stellarite based technologies and not the alpha ones. Yeah, that's really cool. Now this ship is just going to be so overpowered, oh my goodness. I equipped it with new Stellarite weapons, so now our Warbitch is just an absolute beast of a ship, yeah. And I also upgraded our enigmatic defense platforms, so I just can't wait to upgrade them. Let's maybe do that right now. I think we have enough resources for this. This platform has been upgraded. Let's check out its military power. 3.2 million, y'all. It looks like it also changed its color scheme a little bit. It has this like, you know, yellow glow at the bottom. This is just nuts, I can't with this. And there we go, it begins. We get Sigma class battlecruiser sections. Oh, this will be just great. I just noticed we have upgraded our Enigmalith into the Shiva tier. Yes, look at that, it's now all yellow and it's glowing as well. Alright, so now we get 675 Stellarite units, so I think it makes sense that we should disable all of our generators. We no longer need these because we have the Enigmalith. So I think my whole strategy with Stellarite and how we are supposed to approach it is that, you know, we're basically going to upgrade all of our dark energy buildings, our alpha buildings into the Sigma ones. Yes, because they are really expensive to sustain. Like, for example, look at the Dark Embassy. Its upkeep is like 30 Stellarite energy units. Yeah, we should reach a level of our Stellarite production that is actually like manageable, so that, you know, those anomalies won't just, you know, spawn all the time. And there we go. Looks like we have colonized the core. Now let's see what's going on over here. We only have this blocker left. Shifting terrains, looks like we have stabilized the void rifts. Let's maybe build some alpha shelter districts. We have to build some outpost districts as well, because if we want our colony to be safe, then, you know, they have to be here. Let's build like 3 of these. This blocker is still getting cleared out, and in case anything bad happens, we have our armies over here. Let's also build the robot assembly plants so that we can just, you know, get more pops over here. Oh, hold on a second. Did they just ascend? Oh my god, they did! So they are mostly just fanatic, xenophile and cooperative, okay. And they are now the Jibru consensus. I just opened up the Precursory Imagination project and we got this option, got something bigger than Hyperions. There's something actually bigger than a Hyperion, wait, what? Okay, I'm intrigued. Ah yes, titled star bases with thrusters strapped to them. I thought they were lost from my memory, but I just had to go deeper. Are you ready for the comeback of this forgotten toy of destruction? Are we about to just unlock a starbase with engines? Is that what you're talking about? We're going to choose the insane allocations. We have almost 1,000 minor artifacts. We have a lot of dark matter, so we no longer have to worry about resources. And if you're asking how am I acquiring all of those minor artifacts, there is a building which is basically an upgrade of the Research Institute. We have it over here, I think. Yeah, it's the Alpha Master Research Complex and produces 2 minor artifacts. Yeah, so that's basically that's like the whole secret, basically. Okay. So I just checked the decision on the cord, our ultra fractured world. Now I know how can we use the emissary. Yes, there is a decision which orders the orbiting emissary to land on the planet. If the planet is uncolonized, it can be colonized with it. Okay, so that's how this whole thing works, alright. Yeah, but anyways, we also get some different decisions which allow us to assault the void factories, mutant strongholds. So basically we are able to defeat those, you know, hostile entities on this planet. We have a decent amount of armies over here, like I think we should be able to do it. Let's maybe root the crystal caves. So looks like once you use this decision, a bunch of like hostile armies just spawns in. So we're going to, you know, send all of our armies over here on the planet. Okay, come on, do it quickly because our stationed armies are really weak. Okay, there we go. We are sending all of our forces to the core. Oh no. Are you freaking kidding me right now? Okay, so we have failed to attack the crystals because they arrived too late, like you were supposed to land the armies. What the hell? We have blew up the core. Oh no, this is such a shame. Oh wait, hold on, I actually, you know what? No, I have an idea because there is this megastructure. There is a certain megastructure. It's called glue. Converts a shattered or broken world into a molten world, yes. So it means that we can potentially restore the core. What I'm thinking is that, we can, glue it together, put all the pieces together, and then use the emissary to terraform it into a ultra fractured world. Because remember the deliver message option, we had like all of those different ones. You could turn a planet into an ecumenopolis, a Gaia world, or an ultra fractured world. Yes, so we can actually do this. We got a construction ship. There is the glue. There we go. Alright, I have some good news, guys. I upgraded every single fleet to use the new Stellarite components. All of our fleets are just basically at 900,000 military power. Yeah, I also upgraded our warbridge to use the new Stellarite shields, and it now officially has 1 million military power. It's insane. Oh my god. So yeah, now we are just basically completely invincible. Nothing can beat us. I really feel bad for the crisis that's about to, appear. Looks like we have successfully unlocked this new precursor design, which was a starbase with engines. That's how they described it, or something like this. Yeah, and we did it on our first attempt. We needed 400 points and we got them. So we were just really lucky, I guess. So apparently this design is called the Gatekeeper. Interesting. Right now we are researching yet another Stellarite component, solar forged armor. So after that we're going to unlock this Gatekeeper ship. I'm curious about it. Yeah, what does it do? How does it function? Based upon the records of the fallen precursors, the Gatekeepers were originally designed as guardians, but due to their extremely advanced intelligences, the ships rebelled against its own creators due to the lack of growth and progression. Nevertheless, this is an extremely formidable capital ship design that should not be overlooked. So it's like yet another capital ship, just like the warbridge. Okay, so I'm assuming that it's probably very overpowered. And now we're going to only unlock this like Delta version, but I'm actually curious what's going to happen if we get the Alpha and Sigma sections for it. Okay, it's official, we have the Gatekeeper, finally we unlocked it. Now let's visit the ship designer because I'm very curious. Okay, there it is. Gatekeeper spinal section, front section. Okay, so we get some weapon slots. Okay, it looks pretty cool. Yeah, look at this. It has like this really cool ring around it. I really like this ship. So I'm going for pretty much the same weapons that I use on all my other ships. Obviously we're going to use some Stellarite components as well. Let's use the Tempest Energy Cannon. Now over here we have those G slots. I don't really use explosive weapons all that often because I think they're just pretty weak compared to the kinetic and energy weapons. Yeah, but I guess I have to use them this time. So let's say we do get some new explosive weapons from Asian Cache of Technology, so they are kind of decent. So let's maybe go for those paradox torpedoes over here. Okay, so this is the overall design. We got some pretty standard weapons. It could be a lot better, but we don't have like Sigma versions of the paradox torpedoes and the point defense weapons. Yeah, they're also kind of like weak, but whatever. We're using the Stellarite shields and the solar forged armor. So let's build it now. Yeah, we have a lot of Stellarite, so we need to like, somehow use it. So let's build it right now. I want to see its military power. Can we actually use it in a fleet? I'm curious. We actually can use it in a fleet, however it has a large ship size. It needs 40 command limit points, yeah. So I don't think it can really like fit anywhere. Unless I could somehow increase our overall command limit. However, I don't think there's a way for us to do it. Oh wait, there actually is a way for us to do this. We have the Celestial Warship Assembly Ascension perk, which allows us to okay, so this basically allows us to like print attack mods from like a mega structure or something, but It also increases our fleet command limit by 150 points. So let's pick this Ascension perk. And you know what, maybe we should actually restore our wrecked Behemoth planet craft. I'm pretty sure we won't really use it in like battle, because those Behemoth planet crafts in attack modes are really slow, and our fleets are already powerful enough to, you know, handle any vanilla enemies and just any enemies in general. So maybe this planet craft ship will just, I don't know, patrol this border or something like this. I think it's a good idea. So yeah, let's restore it. We found this mega structure, I think it was either the first or second episode, so it was a long time ago, and now after like 2 centuries we are finally doing something with it. Looks like we have finally finished the construction of the gatekeeper. Yeah, it looks really cool. Look at this like giant ring. It has 2 of them, actually one of them is smaller. It looks really cool. Yeah, I like it. Its military power is also pretty impressive. It's almost like a mid-game fleet, you could say that. Yeah, like a vanilla mid-game fleet in a single ship. Let's now visit the fleet manager. And let's see how many gatekeepers can we actually build in a single fleet. We can build like 3 of these. Yeah, oh my god, our fleets will be now insanely powerful. I know I keep saying it, but like I kind of feel bad that we're getting all of this overpowered stuff. Like it may be a little bit too much, to be honest. Okay, I think we're going to do something like this. Every single fleet will receive like 3 gatekeepers and a additional Hyperion. We have completed the glue mega structure. We can begin terraforming. So let's begin. I hope that later with the emissary we can terraform this planet once again into an ultra fractured world, so that we can, you know, colonize it once again. This mega structure will now just, you know, rotate around this planet and it should be repaired soon. Okay, so we put this planet back together. Fantastic. Excellent news. Our global land unification engine, the Luna Beam system, has successfully transformed the destroyed world into a cohesive, albeit entirely uninhabitable planet. The emissary is over here. Is it equipped with the latest technologies? Yes, because it changed its appearance, which means it has the Sigma sections. I think we messed something up. Okay, one must be 2 targets: the habitable barren world, molten world. We turned this planet into a molten world and now we can't really do anything with it. We messed up so bad. I thought that we could fix this, but we can't. The emissary cannot be used on uninhabitable planets unless... Are there any like megastructures that allow us to terraform planets into like... Oh, we have the geothermal stabilizer. Converts a molten world into a lifeless torrid world. And maybe later we can do something with this torrid planet. We can now get Sigma sections for both the escorts and the Sigma class Hyperions. We don't really use escorts that much because they are just simply too weak, and battle cruisers and Hyperions are simply a lot better and more durable. So let's unlock the Sigma class Hyperion, and once we unlock it, then we're going to experiment with its new design. Yeah. The custodian term is about to end, so the Gibber consensus, aka the scientific citizenry of Gibberkind or something, that's how that was the original name. They are no longer going to be a custodian, and at the same time they will not be a supreme chancellor. Yeah, so maybe we'll actually have a chance to, you know, become a custodian again, because if I remember correctly, once our term was up, a event started which gave us an access to like an ethic of some kind. I don't know. It was basically something about like a re-election. Elections for Supreme Chancellor. The Gibber Consensus have completed their term as a Supreme Chancellor of the Galactic Republic, and elections for a new Chancellor have begun. In accordance with the laws of the Republic, any independent member state excepting the current Chancellor may nominate themselves for consideration. Is there actually a way to do this? Hold on. I found something. We get a new edict. I was correct. Campaign for Supreme Chancellor. Okay, let's activate it. I really want to become a Supreme Chancellor again. Maybe we can actually get re-elected. Yes, so that's how it works. Okay, it makes sense now. Oh, something happened in a fallen empire has awakened. So the Eon Protectors, they are now the Eon Crusaders. I do not like this. You know what, I think we should send our fleets over here to their borders just in case anything happens. Yeah, they seek to impose their religious doctrines on the galaxy. They are likely to attack any empire that will not willingly convert.